Good evening. Good evening. How y'all doing? This is the King of Sense coming to you from the Lehigh Valley, ABE area, Bethlehem, Easton, and Allentown. How you doing, Big Daddy? Thank you so much for joining. Like, share, follow, and repost. If you're not part of the crew, you got to get down with the sound. Hit that little button on top. Follow, like, repost, and share. So with that being said, tonight I'm just going to give you a little brief synopsis on what's going on. I have an unboxing to do. Somebody reached out to me and pretty much was like, listen, I'm going to send you a fragrance. I'm going to want you to review it for me. Give me your honest opinion, etc., etc., etc. So I'll make sure to send me the fragrance. So, I mean, I know what the fragrance is because they told me, they messed up and told me. And if you're watching my live, you pretty much know what the fragrance is as well. So with that being said, let's get dived all into it right now. So as you see, this is the box. How you doing? Invite Armstrong. I don't even know who that is, but anyway, how you doing, Christy? Thank you so much. King Rez, thank you so much. So here's the box. Let's open it up. How you doing, Christy? So, you know what we do? There it goes. So for those who do not know, this is Australia Absolute Chill. Okay? It was sent to me from somebody wanting me to do an honest review on it and give their feedback. So with that being said, let's open her up, crack her open, and see how she looks. Sending you an invite now, Mr. Get Busy. Hopefully we got this thing down right today. And just in case, let's try it again. Invite. Let's see if these invites go through. Anyway, nice box, got to say by far. But let's open her up. Like, share, and follow, and post. How you doing, Christy? Thank you for joining the live.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Today we're going over the Absolute Chill e-perfume.
Nice looking bottle.
Yeah, nice bottle, nice bottle. But you know what we do. Let's do this atomizer check. Oh, nice pressurized atomizer. Oh. It's nice clean scent. It's giving me, it says Absolute Chill, but his vibe is the scent profile is giving me Pacific Chill vibes.
Okay.
So, Michael, if you're listening, I'm giving you my honest opinion on it. Thank you for sending me this. Thank you very much for sending it to me to give my honest opinion. So I don't really know what the notes are. So let's go all into it. The top notes are orange, green, lemon, mint, black currant. Heart notes are basil, coriander, white tea leaves. Base notes are musk, moss, and ambergris. Okay. Let's see what it's quote unquote dupe for or clone. And the $100 million question is, I was right. So this is duping or cloning the Louis, the LV Pacific Chill. Just like I said right off the nose palette. Pacific Chill vibes all the way. You know, one thing I can't understand for the life of me is, okay, you have Absolute Chill. That's duping Pacific Chill. I have like 3 more fragrances in my collection that's duping the same thing. The Joe Milano bonus is duping the Pacific Chill. So Why is everybody duping the same fragrance over and over and over and over and over again? Like you might go into a fragrance store, you see 7 bottles that are actually doing the same scent profile, but it all boils down to chill. Thank you for joining. Like, share, and follow and repost. But it all boils down to what you like on your DNA. And for me personally, it's a nice bottle, but if I was to choose, I would go with the Game of Spades, Joe Milano's line. But don't get me wrong, Pacific Chill vibes all the way, all the way. And this is know what we do. We're going to put it on skin and see if it's going to win, which I'm pretty sure it's going to win. But at the end of the day, we're going to spray it anyway. So like I always say, don't judge me on my spraying because I'm going to do what I do. So we're going to give it a second to die down. But at the end of the day, it's definitely giving Pacific Chill vibes, 100% all the way. Would I recommend this? Of course. You know what I mean? Because I love Pacific Chill. I mean, and it's fraction of the cost of what the LV version is. Most definitely. Without a doubt. Thank you, Zeph, for joining. Like, share, follow, and repost. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can send another invite to Get Busy. I don't know what he's doing out there, but he must be doing something that's important because he's not answering my phone call. But anyway, at the end of the day, let's get back to it.
Let's see what it smells like.
Let's get down to the dry down. Wow, that's very loud on your end. You need to turn your volume down. Try down is definitely Pacific Chill, 100%. I got to say by far. Definitely doing a good job as far as cloning, because we don't like to say the word dupe in this lobby. We like to say clone. It's definitely doing its thing. I mean, I ain't going to say it's a 1-for-1 at the end of the day. But please share, like, follow, and repost. Becca, thank you for joining. Like, share, and follow, and repost. For those who are just coming in, we're going over the fragrance that was delivered to me today from in specific source, which I'm not at liberty to say right now. But he gave me this, wanted me to try it out, get my honest opinion on it, and see if it's a winner chicken dinner. Now, in my opinion, it's Pacific Chill vibes all the way. You know? It's clean, crisp, citrus. Let's go back to the notes. Green lime. I don't really smell them. I smell a mint a little bit. But the tea leaves I don't smell. Anyway, Efren, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Share, follow, repost. Please show me some love. And not only in here, but also in the repost as well. So, John, definitely going to say thank you very much for sending this to me. I'm going to send it back to you tomorrow. So with that being said, you know, Absolute Chill, definitely a winner. If you're looking for the Pacific Chill type of vibe and not trying to spend that LV money at the end of the day. But also, there's also other clones out there that are just as good. So be open-minded. Don't just stick. Because this, me personally, I would layer this. And I would layer this probably with tropical, Hawass tropical, most definitely, because it will give you that island vibe. And then I'm also not just stop with 2 layers, I would do 3 layers. And I would probably go with the Malibu. So the Malibu, tropical, and the Absolute Chill probably would be a good mixture. And definitely give you that Caribbean vibe that you're looking for if you're into layering at the end of the day. Thank you so much, Marianne. Thank you for joining. Please welcome, share, like, and repost. Tonight we're going over the Absolute Chill that's given strictly Pacific. Denise, thank you so much. Thank you, Janice. How y'all doing out there? Haven't heard from you in a while. You just coming off the meat train or what? But anyway, we're going over Pacific Chill by Absolute. And I'm sorry, not Pacific Chill, Absolute Chill, which is the same DNA, the same pretty much almost the same notes going over towards the LV version of Pacific Chill. So definitely say if you want to layers, it's a good layering combo at the end of the day. Like I said, like on the layer scent profile that I put on today, I got so many compliments, and I'm not even going to tell you what I put on. But at the end of the day, don't just stop with one fragrance, okay? The key is create your own signature scent. And by doing that, thank you, Tony, for joining. Tony from Houston's in the house. Let's show Tony some love. So with that being said, you want to layer and create your own signature scent and profile. So you can project the way you want to project, whether it be walking around the house, outside, at work, etc., etc. So don't just stop there. And then I would even go sometimes maybe 4 layers. It all depends on what you want to try to create. That's what my brand is about, the King of Scents and the Slayers of Layers. At the end of the day, I'm here to create a unique profile, DNA, for the average person. I'm working on a man and a female version. So just give me some time. Hopefully, we'll come out live. Thank you for the follow, Denise. Thank you so much. Hopefully it'll come out soon. I'm just proud to announce I got my business cards. I got the banner made. I got the banner sent out. So we're moving in positive vibes here. And at the end of the day, it's all about playing it forward. So if I can help the next man and they can learn from me, why not do it? Because we're all here to be a blessing to somebody at the end of the day. Whether it be a lesson, blessing, we're all here to help each other. That's what God created us to do, is to love one another. So it's been dried down a lot on my arm. So got to say, the scent profile. How you doing, Marianne? Thank you for rejoining. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Show me some love. Dia Khan, thank you for joining. Like, share, and follow and repost. Hit that little button on top. Show me some love. Comment. So I'm going to just give you what's going on as far as with the King of Scent in the Lehigh Valley. I'm here to help the average Joe who's just getting into the fragrance game, whether it be applying fragrance, trying to find his DNA, trying to find what scent works for his profile at the end of the day. Thank you. Thank you for liking the live. Marianne, thank you. Denise, thank you for liking the live. Share, repost, and most important of all, because once this live goes down, no one's going to see this video no more until I repost it. So when the repost comes up, show me that exact same love. Like, share, follow, and repost. So the King of Scents is trying to create a unique scent profile. And I'm not trying to do what everybody else is doing at the end of the day. I'm creating my own message, my own scent, my own profile. So when you put that on, you be like, what are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing King of Scents. Because at the end of the day, we all trying to find that one particular fragrance. Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Denise, I got some good perfumes for you. I got some good recommendations. It's been a while. You need to stay up to date on what I have available. Scroll through my TikTok, go through my videos, see what I've been talking about so everybody knows what's going on. For those who are just joining in, I'm going over to Absolute Chill from Australia. So thank you, Sins Player, for joining. Like, share, and follow, and repost. So pretty much scent profile, Pacific Chill all the way. And it's not bad at all. I got to say, this is definitely a good buy. Men, women, if you need a gift, Christmas is coming, birthdays is coming, holidays are coming. This would be a great gift. It's not unisex, though. Not this one. But I think Joe Milano came out with I want to say Libra or Leo. One of the two, or unisex, that smells banger. Straight off top, banger. So this is definitely a good grab. If you find this, you can grab it. Most definitely a good layering combo. Pacific Chill vibes, Caribbean vibes, all the way. And like I said before, it's all about layering. Okay, so don't just put this one fragrance on. Learn how to layer. And that's what my goal is, to teach someone how to layer their cologne, how to apply it properly, and educate. That's what we're all here to do, is educate people at the end of the day. We're all trying to do the same thing, you know? So other than that, you know, we got big things popping in the Lehigh Valley. You know what I'm saying? Come this Wednesday, we're doing a co-op live at Perfume Valley in Allentown, 1801 Union Boulevard in Allentown. If you go down Tillman Street, for all those who are in the Valley, how you doing, Marianne? Thank you so much. If you're in the Lehigh Valley, Perfume Valley just put up a billboard. If you're coming over the bridge, going towards Bethlehem, coming towards McDonald's and the Wawa Airport Road, you'll see it on the right-hand side. Big sign, Perfume Valley. You know, we're doing, like I said, we're doing a co-op this Wednesday. We're both going live from the shop, and we're inviting everybody to join the live. Please send it out. Send it out. Let everybody know we're going to join this live, and we're going to support Perfume Valley. We're going to support King of Scents. We're going to support everybody, and just support the live at the end of the day. Because if there's a fragrance up there in the shop and you want to smell or want some feedback on it, that's the sole purpose, is to educate the people in the Lehigh Valley. Like I said yesterday, there ain't no other perfume shop in the valley. And what I mean by perfume shop, I don't mean the mall. I don't mean Ulta, Sephora, or anything else. The closest thing is in KOP, King of Prussia, at the end of the day. So this is the only shop in the valley that's going to push out, you know, cologne, perfumes, ouds, whatever you're into. They pretty much have everything. And not just that, the icing on cake, they have coffee. And I don't mean coffee to drink, but they have a coffee to clean your nose palette. So, because by you smelling all these fragrances,
could you say that again?
I'm sorry, my watch is talking to myself. By you smelling all those fragrances, you're going to go nose deaf. So you want to clean your nose palette by sniffing coffee, so you can go on to the next scents, because we don't want you to buy the wrong scent profile. You know what I mean? But if you pretty much know what your scent profile is, Hassan, Muhammad, they pretty much got everything for you need, whether it be for your female. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you again. Like, share, and follow, and repost. You got quiet over there on that end, but it's okay. But that's that. So we got my fragrance line, hopefully soon coming out, working on it. It's a work in progress. We got the co-op this Wednesday, Perfume Valley, which is 1801 Union Boulevard. Sunday, weather permitting, this Sunday, come out to Perfume Valley. I will be spinning on the turntables, ones and twos. They're going to have a table set out. You know, they're going to have some cologne, perfume, some test strips. You can get your smell on. If you like what you smell, go inside, purchase it, bring it home. You know, if you get hungry, I also drove by there today, and it's a Domino's. I remember yesterday, I didn't know it was a Pizza Hut or a Domino's on the corner, but it's a Domino's, and across the street, we got a Cucci Frito truck. Down the street, you got a Jamaican food truck. So if you want food and if you're hungry, okay, I'm sorry, your kids are being loud. It's okay, Chrissy, it's okay. At the end of the day, you get hungry, go get some food, then come back and get your smelling on. Because at the end of the day, we're all here to support in the valley, encourage, support local business owners at the end of the day. And I got to say, by far, I think they're doing a great job in Lehigh Valley. I mean, but I do got to comment on this. Let me get my little sniff on real quick, because it does smell phenomenal. And as people that might know me, I'm a very clean guy, and I like to take pride in how I smell. But please, 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 please do not go to Burlington and try to pick up a fragrance, okay? Because at the end of the day, you cannot smell it through a plastic container, okay? You cannot smell it just because it's the hottest thing on TikTok. it might smell like straight trash at the end of the day. But at Perfume Valley, they got good perfume deals. Ask for info. I mean, they got promotions. They have point system. They have email stuff. I mean, they have so much to offer somebody. So if you go in to purchase the bottle, you get points. You sign up for the email. They send you coupons. So at the end of the day, you're buying something. Let's say, for instance, I'm going to Burlington. Okay, don't get me wrong. You can do what you want to do. But my personal opinion, you're not going to find the bangers. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't smell it. You don't even know if it's on the up and up legit. Why would you do that? Why would you waste your hard-earned money on something like that when you're not 100% sure? I mean, at the end of the day, you can do what you want to do. But me personally, I like to spend my money where I can smell my money at the end of the day. And Perfume Valley is the place where I smell my money at the end of the day. I go there, I smell what I want to buy. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I just don't buy it at the end of the day. So there's three things. I'm just going to give you a quick breakdown. Okay, before the first thing we do, what do we do? If everybody that's in my live right now, what do we do? The first thing we do when we apply our fragrance. Does anybody know? That's right, Christy. We tallow up. Number one, we tallow. What's number two? Does anybody know? Marianne, you don't know what number two is? Come on, you said you got fragrances. Spray up? Nope. Wrong. Marianne, talking to you. We don't rub. That's correct. What's the third thing we do? Chrissy. Come on. Come on. Denise, are you still in the house? No, we don't spray up either. You're missing one key factor for longevity. Denise, are you in the house? Do you know? Okay, I guess Denise must have left alive. But anyway, yes. Vaseline. So number one, we tallow up. Number two, we do not rub. Number three, we put a little bit of Vaseline on our pulse points, which generates heat. And with that being said, it activates and brings out that more projection and DNA that's inside of the bottle of perfume to project and give you that scent that you're looking for. And then you spray on your fragrances. However you want to spray it on, it's solely up to you. But me personally, don't judge me. I go 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, down the back and down the front. Sorry, driving on my way home from work. That's okay, Denise. It's all right. You can watch the live when I repost it. So, oh, you too, Marianne. Okay, thank you. Well, I don't want y'all to get into an accident. What y'all doing watching my live while y'all driving? But I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. So, with that being said, you apply your fragrance how you want to apply it. I mean, me personally, just by me doing those 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, the projection that I give off is 9 hours. 9 hours, 10 hours, maybe if that. And then sometimes at the end of the day, I'm still projecting. And I have people come up and say, did you just spray cologne on? I'm like, no, I only spray cologne on once a day. And I was hoping that my boy was on here that, reached out to me, DJ Get Busy. I'd like to give a shout out to DJ Get Busy. He's going to be sending me a video over later. I suggested a cologne for him. He asked me how to apply it and everything else. He had a big event coming on this Saturday. I think it was a wedding he was DJing. And he literally FaceTimed me. And to be honest, it touched my heart. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, wow, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. He listened, he applied, and he got results. And that's what we're here for. We're here to, I ain't going to say supply and demand, but we're here to help each other out. Big Sen, thank you for joining. And He's put, like I said, he's going to send me his video over with his testimony and everything. He sent me a video earlier of him putting it on, but I'm like, nah, it's okay. But, you have to give your testimony on what I'm trying to give to the Lehigh Valley in the community here on fragrances and how to apply them at the end of the day and what to apply. I mean, because you don't want to go outside smelling like a quote unquote French blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say the word, but we all know what it is. So, because you don't want to give nobody a headache. You don't want to give yourself a headache. And then sometimes when people put cologne on too much, they give people headaches at the end of the day. And they think they smell good, but they just smell like a bag of hootenannies and what at the end of the day. So, again, the sole purpose of this channel is to educate, teach, to grow, and to bring out, like I said, my personal signature scent. If you follow me on this journey, you will see. Oh, I forgot the most important thing of all. I am doing a giveaway. Once I crack 1K followers, I'm giving away a perfume or cologne of your choice. I will mail it to you. Man of my word, I will mail it to you. And like I said, Chrissy and I think Vianna gave good reasons. Marianne gave a good way how to pick people, because how I originally was going to do it. Thank you, Farah, for joining. Thank you so much. How I was really going to do it was I was going to say the first 1,000 follower, but that's not fair to my everyday, my day oneers from day one that's been with me on this journey at the end of the day. So with that being said, what I did, what my fans and people that follow me suggested that I do is whoever joins the live that particular day, because I try to go live every day at 6 o'clock, whether it be going over a new fragrance, a fragrance that somebody sent me, or one of my own fragrances that I can help somebody buy. Thank you, Rodney Foster, for joining. And I'm going to announce a name. We're going to pick a number, but it's still in the air on how we want to do it. So I'm definitely taking suggestions on, how to pick a winner at the end of the day. Tiffany, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. So getting back to the story, my follower, I actually met up with, he, like I said, he FaceTimed me from the wedding. He FaceTimed me and he said, Paul, for those who don't know, my name is Paul, but I go by the King of Scents, AKA Slayers of Layers. But he FaceTimed me and he said to me, join that fan club. Now, he didn't say that, but I'm just playing. But he said to me, Paul, you are absolutely right. Heart me. Come on, people. Heart me. Send me a heart. Send me a heart. Tap that screen. Like, share, and follow, and repost. So we can grow this channel to what it's supposed to be in God's eyes. So, like I said, he FaceTimed me, and he was so ecstatic and so astounding, because he's like, man, I've never got so many compliments. Thank you, Christy, for the rose. Thank you so much. He's never got so many compliments on how he smelled. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. How old are you? And you never got a freaking compliment on how you smell? Yeah, but it's not the same. I mean, people smelled me. People enjoyed the smell. And Hugo, thank you for joining. Like, share, and follow, and repost. Today we're going over Absolute Chill from Australia. So, and that really made me happy, because at the end of the day, he probably doubted me. And there might be people here that's doubting me at the end of the day. Thank you so much, Chrissy, for the rose. Thank you so much. Catherine, thank you for joining. Like, share, and follow, and repost. Please, not only here, but when I repost the live. So he's probably saying, this guy don't know what he's talking about, blah, 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 blah. But the day before, he called me to make sure that he heard me correctly on how to apply it. So he did it. He says, listen, I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to apply it how you want me to apply it. He did it. And then I kid you not, like I said earlier, he FaceTimed me from the wedding that night and said, listen, Paul, you're absolutely right. Thank you so much, Unshamed, for joining. Like, share, and follow, and repost. So it does work. It works when you work it properly at the end of the day. And by working it properly, is just doing a simple task. Tallow up. Put a little bit of Vaseline. Join that fan club. Thank you so much. Put the Vaseline on before you apply to give you that longevity. And then apply your fragrance. Now, I wouldn't go overkill like I told you. The most people might think I'm doing overkill by just going 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. But believe it or not, I wouldn't go 4. My limit might be 4. I might be lying to y'all. I'll probably go 4 at the end of the day. But the longevity and then the projection once you hit the back of your neck, people smell you from a mile, not going to say a mile away, but 75 to 100 feet, people will smell you. And I kid you not. If you do what I tell you, and you can do it for yourself to try it. If you don't believe me, try it. And then come back and message me or join the live and says, King of Scent, you're absolutely right. It did work or whatever. B, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the hearts. Tap that screen. So, like I said, if you don't believe me, you can always Google it. Because, like I said, one thing y'all know, people that know me, I keep it 100. You know, if it stinks, it stinks. If it smells good, it smells good. And I'm going to direct you in the journey in the correct way that you need to go at the end of the day. So, with that being said, let's do a quick recap before we get off this live. And thank you for the crown. That's right, King of Sense. King of Sense, thank you so much. So with that being said, we're going over the fragrance tonight that John sent me. And John, if you're watching, I didn't see you pop up in the live, but you might pop up in the repost. I will send this back out to you tomorrow. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to review this for you. And, you know, if anybody wants to send me a free bottle of cologne to review, if you're kind of skeptical about it, you know, because you can always send it back at the end of the day, I'll be free to do it. And like I said, I'm not ashamed. I do women fragrances too. So y'all women, if you want me to test a particular fragrance, if I don't have it, I'll go out and cop it. Hawas Diva, Christy. Okay. That's one. So I will do. Thank you for the. Thank you for that emoji. This first time I've seen that. But if you want me to test women's fragrances, I have no problem putting women's fragrances on my skin. I'm really strong in my masculinity. And at the end of the day, it's all about fragrances, the scent profile, and everything. So if I can help a female out there and a woman to pick a perfect scent for them, I'm all for it. And at the end of the day, if, you know, I pick a good scent for you, let me know. And at the end of the day, if you pick it up and your husband or boyfriend likes it, let me know as well, too. So women, men, ladies, girls, etc. Pick this up. This is a definitely win-win for duping, well, let me back up, cloning Pacific Chill Vibes. So, again, the scent profile is clean, crisp, and definitely the same DNA as the LV version. Now, the LV version, I think it was like maybe either $350 or $400 at the end of the day. You can probably pick this bottle up for maybe $40. So, simple mathematician, 300, 40. Same scent profile, same scent profile. And if you run out, let's say you run out of this at the end of the day, you can cop 2 of these and come nowhere near what the designer one is. Why? Why would you do it? You know, you smell, and then the longevity of this. Don't get me wrong. Louis makes great fragrances. But at the end of the day, it all depends on how deep your pockets are and how much you want to project. And if you can project more than them, then why not do it at the end of the day? Before we go, I got to spray one more time because I'm sorry if I'm using your spray up, John, but it's just, the vibe is like there. You know what I mean? Oh, definitely a clean scent. And at the end of the day, why would you? I mean, right now times are hard for people at the end of the day. I ain't gonna say we're in a recession, but everybody is tight on the money. Holidays are coming. We all want to smell nice. We all want to look good, this and that. And we all want to do it at an affordable price. So again, let's recap before I leave this channel tonight. So again, make sure you go check out Perfume Valley, Lehigh Valley in Allentown, 1801 Union Boulevard, where they have niche, House of Spade, Yara, you name it, Hawass, they got it all at the end of the day. Go check them out. Again, Wednesday, we're going to Co-op live. We will be going live inside the shop. So join the live. If you want something to smell, if you see something on the shelf that you want to smell, let us know, and we'll give you our sense on inputs on it. Second, we are going to have an event on Sunday, this Sunday, weather permitting now. I'm just going to say it like this. If it ain't raining, I'm going to be there on the ones and twos. Yes, Hawass. That was your first Hawass. Okay, Chrissy. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Let's give her a hand. Let's give some hearts. Tap that screen. Tap, 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 tap. So Sunday is an event. Like I said, there'll be food on the corner from the trucks. I'll be on the turntables. Hassan, Muhammad will be outside, or somebody will be outside because someone's got to be inside. If you want to buy a fragrance, get your smell on, etc. And it's just, and then we got the giveaway coming up. As soon as we crack 1K, we got the giveaway. We got my own scent profile coming out soon. King of Scents, Slayer of Layers. And I got to say, please, for all those who have been with me from day oneers, continue this journey with me and watch how far it goes. And we're here to educate and be a blessing to somebody else. And most important of all, before we go, we play it forward. So, and what I mean by that is sometimes we give a helping hand when someone's down. So with that being said, if we can help somebody, and we're not looking for nothing in return at the end of the day, we're just genuine like that. We wear our hearts on our sleeves. That's how we were built. We're here to love one another at the end of the day. So with that being said, King of Scents, Lehigh Valley, coming to you from the ABE. Remember, like, share, follow, and repost and engage once the repost comes back up. Thank you, everybody, for joining my live. Chrissy, Marianne, Denise, please get home safe. It's kind of dark out there, and I love the support. Please keep it up. Let's educate these people in the valley, not just because you want to smell good, but why do you want to smell good? That's the question you need to be asking yourself. And with that being said, like, share, follow, and repost. King of Scents signing off for tonight.